All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the CDL Cast episode 2 with me and Brian LeBlanc with our guest today, Swervo. Go ahead and introduce yourself, guys.
What's good, guys?
That's Brian.
What's up, everybody? It's Swervo. I'm the captain of the Orbis COD team / the main SMG for the COD team.
Hell yeah, brother. Let's just jump right into the meat of this. We're gonna talk OpTic, Pred, and Kenny. Let me know what you guys think about that.
It's a very good move. I honestly think they'll get top 3 or top 4 every event. Honestly,
for sure.
No OpTic bias, just because I'm an OpTic fan, but like.
Yeah. Oh, I love.
I'm
Pred,
gonna be
so, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with this move. If they don't produce results, I think they gotta move on from Dashy and Shotzi.
Or just Dashy. I don't think it's a Shotzi thing.
Yeah.
You think Dashy might be the problem?
I think Shotzi's the best thing to happen to OpTic, honestly. Because let's put it this way: before Dashy won that Vegas event, they didn't win a single event since IW.
Yeah, true.
After they won that one event with Dashy, with Crypt6 on the team, Crypt6 hated Dashy, started all this drama, and then Shotzi joined and they won their first event as a team with Dashy and Shotzi. And now Shotzi's doing everything, and Dashy's doing like 3/4 to half of what he's capable of.
So then the other two are just kind of like, what the fuck are we supposed to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hook wasn't in the right system anyways. Like, Hook's horrible.
Yeah. Hook, I didn't like him on the team. Absolutely not.
I liked him on the team because he was vibey, but like,
yeah.
I didn't like him on the team because he was like not producing.
Inconsistent.
What do you have, like a 0.7 KD at champs? Like, that's not effective at all.
Yeah, that can't fly at all.
My thing with that ghosty move was like, I think they jumped the gun. Because they thought they were going to get Drazah, so they kind of just went with what was available at the time.
Yeah.
I'm not even mad they dropped Ghosty. I'm mad that they didn't keep him on a contract. Like, if they would just sign him to a contract as soon as the season ended, boom, he's gone, he stays. They get Pred. I don't mind that.
That could have definitely worked, Ghosty. Yeah.
This team raises a lot of question marks for me, though.
Really?
This team raises a lot of questions.
The only thing that raises questions is Kenny's IGL. Who's going to be the IGL? Is
Kenny IGL?
He said he's been working on it on the break. He said he was working on it on the breakdown a lot before the season ended. That's what he said on the breakdown with Scump.
So he's gonna probably be IGL for this team.
Yeah.
We gotta. My fear with this team is, like I was saying to a couple other people, is it too much talent for one team?
No.
It's not too much talent because the OpTic team with Illy, Dashy, Shotzi, and Scump, what they said was too much talent, and then they only won one event.
Yeah.
And then that team
But Illy also wasn't a lot of talent. Like, he happened to help Crypt6 win another ring on Empire. But they also had Clay. They also had Hook. They also had Shotzi. Like, it's not just.
Sorry, I had to clear my throat there.
I didn't even notice.
what?
Okay, next team. Who do you have next on the docket?
I got Boston Breach. So that's the whole new squad. So they just got Cap, Snoopy,
Slasher, Priestess, Snoopy, Capsidal.
Yep.
I like that team on paper.
My only questionable thing about that roster is Capsidal.
Yeah.
We don't know a lot about Snoopy at all. Like,
yeah.
I mean, he plays like Shotzi. He averaged a 1.2 at champs first event.
Like, my thing with that team.
They got double first rounded, but like whatever.
Did they? I think they won one at least.
No, they lost both.
Yeah.
They lost against OpTic and then they lost against Thieves.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about Snoopy and Cap too. Like, I don't know if that's really going to work too well. I mean, they might have one good event. I'm cool with
Snoopy because he showed that he could play.
Yeah.
I'm not cool with capsule because they literally dropped him in Vanguard for a reason. They dropped him in Vanguard. They brought him back like a quarter this year.
Was it
maybe
revealed why they dropped him in Vanguard?
Inconsistent.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. The inconsistency is what flawed them. And I fear Boston. That's going to be Boston's problem.
It's always Boston's
I feel
problem.
like... Yeah, true. But
I just don't...
I think... Hear me
I
out.
have an issue with them dropping Beans for Priesta.
No, Beans had to go.
Yeah. Well...
Beans was not impressing me at all.
He was the highest performing player on the team. It just didn't look like it because he was on the bottom 5 team. He was on the bottom 6 team, so he didn't look like he was performing, but he was averaging at 1.25. Like, he was good.
Mean, they got Slasher, though, so, like...
Yeah, Slasher's cool, but...
My thing with that Beans thing was, like, he was not... I know it's because he was on, like, a bottom 6 team. Boston was not that great last year. But, like, Beans overall... He had a good, like, first couple series, but after that, he just wasn't impressing me at all. I think his ego really hurt him.
Well, yeah, but if you want to play Call of Duty competitively, you have to have an ego. If you don't have an ego,
I agree with that. I agree with that to a certain extent. But at the same time, you gotta have some sort of humility. Otherwise, people are just not gonna like you, period.
Yeah.
Oh,
Being shouted, "Oh my god," for no reason.
I just feel like if he's averaging 1.25 in every series, besides like against OpTic, because he somehow plays bad against OpTic. Like FaZe does every time they play OpTic, they play like shit. Which I'm telling you is what's going to happen again this year. I don't care if Drazah's on the team; they're going to play like shit against OpTic.
Yeah, I feel like OpTic and FaZe are going to go at it. Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of FaZe, their newest pickup revealed to be Drazah. Celium's going to have to be main AR.
Top 3 team. I'm not mad that they picked up Drazah. Top 3 team, but they've always been a top 3 team. But so what does Drazah really do for them besides like
nothing really
hardpoint time? But besides hardpoint time and IGL,
make Celium be a main AR. Make Celium be a main AR. Hopefully.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Well, yeah, but I would like to see both the SMGs play hardpoint time. You can't win if both your SMGs don't have at least a minute or two. It's just not possible.
To be fair, when it comes to Celium and Simp was taking more of a backseat.
No,
Celium just would not.
Is the SMGs.
No, I know. I'm just saying when it comes to Simp and Cell. Cell was just trying to be too much of a kill whore, which meant Simp had to get in the hill, which I kind of feel bad for him on that respect.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't see Drazah making that much of a difference.
Yeah, it's not that much of a difference. It's probably about the same, I would say, in my opinion. They'll probably be about the same.
RC's was talking a lot when he was on FaZe. Slasher was talking a lot when he was on FaZe. In comms. You could hear it visibly. I just don't see what Drazah gives besides like maybe more hill time for the whole team.
I got 3 words that he can bring into FaZe. Fuck it then.
I mean, yeah, I guess fuck it then, but like, when does fuck it then become too much?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
When does fuck it then become too much because he wants to do some stupid shit mid game just so he can brag?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Fuck you, Drazah. Yeah, they changed it to phase up Drazah. Their tweet.
Yeah. Next up, for Minnesota Rocker, no official confirmation.
Yeah, I want to talk about New York.
Yeah, that was next anyway.
New York. Okay.
Yeah,
we can do Minnesota after.
New York is targeting Sib.
Yep.
From Seattle Surge.
I still think New York screwed up.
Sib's a good player, bro.
He's a good player, but he's not a priest, though. Like, he's not a champion. But yes, he has a LAN win, but it's not a champ win. He doesn't have the veteran experience that Priesta does. Like, it doesn't logically make sense besides the gunning.
My thing with that is like, Priesta actually talked about why they dropped him, and it's still fucking faded.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing. I was like, I don't. Oh, what, they didn't mesh or something? Like, come on, they played a whole year together. Like,
it wasn't that they didn't mesh.
They
It
won
was
3
that
events.
he said the reason they dropped him was the players wanted to go in a different direction. That's what Priesta said.
Players wanted to go in a different direction, and then apparently New York lowballed him. Like, the contract was like, I heard from my sources, which I don't.
Your sources.
They're in the CDL area, but they're not like connected to the teams. I've heard that the Priesta contract that they offered him was like less than 300K.
Yeah.
Maybe
what?
Maybe like 150. 150K.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
And if you're a top 50 pro, because there's like a bunch of pro, there's like what, 70?
Yeah.
70 total, including challengers. If you're top 20 or top 30, you deserve at least a 200K contract.
Yeah, I agree with that. Priesta has a lot of untapped potential. I'll tell you, like he's still pretty young.
Priesta said it wasn't contract issue.
Oh, okay.
That's what Priesta said on, I think, the Flank or something like that. Oh no, it was Crowder's podcast.
Yeah,
that's right.
Scrap time.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you. I don't get that name, by the way.
Scrap time, like end of the hard point.
Yeah.
No, like I get what it's trying to say, but like they could have picked something better, at least in my opinion.
Like the CDL
Moving
Cast.
on. No. No. Anyway,
fuck you, then. Don't hype up the podcast. Whatever.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, kid.
I'll be the new guest.
Alright,
new co-host.
No. Moving on. Minnesota Rocker.
Minnesota Rocker.
I don't even know. Oh, they said accuracy, vivid.
Oh yeah.
Awakening and Lens.
No. Awakening is not an option.
The team I heard they're targeting is Accuracy, Awakening, Vivid, Lens. For Minnesota Rocker.
Oh.
The more I think about this team, the more I think it may work, but like, to be fair, we don't know what Lens does. But we know Vivid will definitely do the dirty work. Accuracy definitely will.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the pressure is going to be on Accuracy, just like it was when he was in Seattle. I feel like a lot of the pressure falls on him to be that leader and keep the young guns.
Why would they drop a... I don't understand, Rocker, dude.
What was that?
I don't get what they're going. I don't get what they were going for, dropping Attach again.
I'm just gonna let you know they've dropped Accuracy and Awakening twice since they joined the CDL.
Really?
Who did?
No.
Rocker. Oh. Accuracy was on Rocker when they beat OpTic in Cold War and MW 2019.
Accuracy was never on Rocker and MW.
Yes, he was. It was like
New York.
It was like a short stint, but he was there. He was there for like maybe like 2-3 matches or 4.
He was always on. I thought he was always on New York. He was on New York Subliners. Are you thinking of like Assault on Minnesota?
Yeah, but still, Accuracy was on Minnesota for like not that much matches, like maybe 3 or 4 in MW.
It's just no one remembers.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I don't remember that either.
I don't think anyone does.
Yeah, he said 2 or 3 matches, and then they play a scrim or something like.
Probably.
Whatever, hate on me, man. Fuck you.
That's good.
No, I'm not hating on you. I'm just confused.
No, but Accuracy was on Minnesota beforehand, so like, I just don't get why they dropped him just to pick him back up. But whatever.
You could say the same thing about Attach on Minnesota and then Zer0 on London. You could say the same thing about that.
Zer0's retired now.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying in general.
I don't mind this roster. I just don't see how the Challengers prospect Lens will fare into this.
Yeah, I don't know anything about
like
him.
for Lens.
Is he
I've
like an
never seen Lens.
SMG or what? AR?
He's an SMG.
Okay.
He's an SMG.
I've never seen his playstyle.
I don't really know a lot about him.
Even Rocker fan, no fucking way to back.
Yeah.
That team definitely raises more questions.
What's this? The Cammy team.
LA Thieves.
LA
Okay,
Thieves are
yeah.
targeting
Let's talk about
Ghosty,
that. Yeah.
Camry. LA Thieves are targeting Ghosty, Cammy, Afro, and Joe Deceives.
Yeah, I like that team.
Why Joe? Why Joe?
You don't like Joe?
I mean, he played good on LAG for a little bit. Like,
Yeah, he had
he
some
didn't play
decent stats.
bad. He's a very ratty SMG that likes to get in people's face. Like, I don't know. Pretty good.
I mean, I guess
for a
people.
reason.
I mean, I guess people don't really remember how well he did because he was on LAG that did dog shit the whole year.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So, I don't know. I'm just kind of. The ARs, I think, will be fine. I think the SMGs are definitely going to get called into question. I think Cammy left a lot to be desired last year overall, but I'm sure he'll turn it around.
Let's talk about
I think we definitely
Envoy
need to
going
turn it around.
to
Ultra. That one I forgot about.
You guys talked about that already?
No, we didn't.
No.
Like the move?
So,
I don't. Envoy Kleenex duo.
the Envoy Kleenex duo.
Or
on
Envoy
paper,
Insight, whoever the hell it is. Who's there?
It's Insight and Scrappy as the ARs, Kleenex Envoy as the SMGs.
I don't know. Kleenex just never looked like a good SMG to me. Plays like too
He's
boring.
He's like a silent in the background. You never hear anything about him. He's never making big plays.
Yeah.
Kleenex I always thought was underrated.
I think he's just very consistent. Is that what it is? You think?
Yeah. Yeah, he's consistent, but no one gives a fuck about him.
Yeah. Like, you never hear about him. Like, I'm never seeing like some crazy 4-piece from him or anything.
You never really saw 4 pieces from Hixie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he's dropped. Anyways.
But honestly, Envoy, I think they definitely got a big upgrade with Envoy.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I think that's like without a question.
I want to bring up a topic.
Yeah.
Who's getting Clayster? I'm very curious.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to see Clayster win. Not like he doesn't have 4 rings or 3 rings, whatever the hell he has.
I almost wonder if he re-signs with Vegas.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think
I don't know if they will though. I don't know who they're. I don't know if they have a team. They wiped everybody.
Oh shit!
Does he pop on Surge and build a team on Surge? Because Surge is wiped.
Surge just signed. Oh, by the way.
What was
likely that Surge signed Rambo.
Yeah, Surge signed Rambo.
Yeah. Yeah. Clay and Rambo, or Rambo's the coach, yeah. That'd be good.
So maybe Clay goes to Surge?
I mean, if all these rumored rosters, I mean, Ravens are an option, I guess. Mutineers, technically, but I think they're doing the Spanish thing because they still have Vickle.
Mutineers are going the Spanish route, I think.
Yeah. Heretics, is that a Spanish name?
Yeah, the Heretics are no longer a thing.
Oh, okay.
Don't know why.
So did they confirm that just that ship has sailed?
Like the whole operation feel. I guess the CDL doesn't want like a new team into the league that's not like state based. That's not named like after a state because it was going to be called Miami Heretics, but like it's not.
I mean, I guess they don't want to call it Florida Heretics.
No, not really. That sounds like kind of fucked up.
Yeah. Maybe if they ever expand it, they'll have another Florida team. That's why. Expand the league.
Honestly, at this point, I don't think the expansion.
Well, not
Boston,
yeah, not at this point. Yeah.
I have Boston breaching Crip.
Sorry.
Crip, the CDL player that joined like halfway through the year.
Yeah.
I have a problem with them dropping Crip. I don't know.
They shouldn't have.
He was a good player.
Yeah, he was. He had some good
player,
stats. I checked him out.
Kremp was solid.
Yeah.
A little inconsistent, maybe, but that's what's going to happen when you're on the same team as Beans and Awakening.
Yeah. Yeah, that those two didn't work.
I'll tell you what, though, Priest just got a fucking bag on Boston.
Do you know how much it was?
No clue. Assume it was a good amount because they announced that pretty fucking early. They announced that the 19th.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to that Boston team, like they wanted Priesta to be the flex, so they kind of just. I feel bad for Beans, but they screwed her, I think.
Yeah.
But they wanted Priesta to be the flex, so then Beans was kind of left to dry.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I just want to bring up NYSL again. Do you think Sib is guaranteed on NY, or do you think they might try to go grab somebody else instead of Sib?
I think
they said it's basically.
Okay.
They said it's basically confirmed that Sib is not on New York. Almost said OpTic.
OpTic, yeah. The Pred Sib duo.
I'm cool with that. I don't know. I feel like Sib much more.
I really don't like how NY they just won champs and how many events and then they just drop Priesta. That's like ridiculous, dude. How do you win champs and drop somebody?
They won including champs.
What was that?
They won 3 including champs.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, after a great year like that and they just drop one of their I mean, he's probably better than Skies and stuff. So.
I think Priesta was definitely like their most influential player. He was making so many big plays around the map.
Priesta was the whole IGL. Like, he was the IGL for the team. Besides Skies, like here and there, but like if you listen to the champs comms, and
it was more Priesta.
Like, yeah, it was more Priesta than anybody else.
My thing with that team,
I would have liked Skies getting traded for Sib instead of Sib going for Priesta.
Yeah.
My thing with that NYSL team going into MW2, the IGL kind of got called into question for me. Like the talent was definitely there. Like I thought Kismet was going to be their more influential player because like Kismet does a lot of work around the hill, so I figured that would be no problem. I think Kismet definitely proved himself this year.
Yeah.
In MW2. So we'll see how, presuming Sib joins the team, we'll have to see how well. I think their chem's going to be fucked up.
Yeah, possibly.
Possibly.
Let's see. Anything you think is going to happen with Florida, London? Any of these teams are still wiped?
They're both
Surge,
horrible.
Vegas. What? I mean, they're all. Yeah.
Florida's going Spanish. London, nice. We have no fucking clue.
Yeah, I hope they do.
They haven't said it. I don't know. They haven't said anything.
They're clearly trying to keep it close to their chest. I heard. I heard they might go.
I don't think. No, Florida's not going Spanish. They're staying Florida Millionaires.
Okay.
You think?
No, like the Miami Heretics Twitter is completely disbanded. Like if you look it up,
They could still go the Spanish route, just not have the Miami Heretics name.
Yeah. Well, Vickle's still on the roster.
Yeah. But I
That's
don't know
the
why
only
they
guy.
dropped him. I don't know why they dropped him.
You think Hicksy goes to London with the EU?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, they are an EU-based team. They always sign EU players, which is retarded, but like...
Yeah. Well, they're the only real EU representation.
Yeah, since Paris went to Vegas. So.
Yeah. What do you think they're going to do with Arcides on LAG?
I think they're building around him on LAG.
They're going to sign... They're not going to get any young people like last year because that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why they weren't good is because they signed young guns for challengers instead of everybody else.
Yeah.
They signed at least a good, newer player.
What about that Abzu guy or whatever his name is?
Abuza,
yeah.
I think he's probably gonna. I was actually gonna say, I heard people saying he might go to London.
Okay. Is he an EU
who
player?
That is, brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Isn't he from like France or something?
I don't know.
Did you guys talk about the new MW3 news?
No.
Okay. What news? The stuff about like slide canceling and stuff returning?
Ninja perk. So dead silence perk.
Yeah.
Purse equipped with equipment, boots, helmet, vest.
That that kind of intrigues me.
Classic mini map with red dots. And
that's an instant W.
And slide canceling.
Yeah.
Like right now, there's no point. Right now, there's no point in sliding because you can't cancel it. So. And the dolphin diving is just.
Bro, that's
the only real. That's the only real reliable mode of evasion. But due to the servers being so bad, they'll just hit you for no reason.
If the next COD, if we don't steady in the next COD, like.
I don't understand why we wouldn't. Like why they wouldn't.
I don't understand. I don't understand why they like having dead silence field upgrade so much.
Yeah, no, I hate that, dude. Should just be automatic. You just spawn into search, you got dead silence.
But you know, then little Timmy can't buy a kill.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna sit in the corner and hear you from 3 rooms down or something.
But if you have dead silence on, he can't hear you, and you'll jump out a corner and kill him. We can't have that, can't we?
No.
What I meant by Heretics things like done.
However, screw those little Timmies.
You could look up the trademarks for like brands and shit. The Miami Heretics trademark is marked as dead, and all the Florida Mutineers is live still. So that was reported.
So they're probably keeping it as. So they're keeping it as Florida Mutineers.
Yeah.
What do you think about Vancouver Surge? Any news on that? Do you
know? They said it's a possibility. Probably not doing it.
Yeah.
And plus, they reported that they said CDL Surge coach. They didn't say.
Yeah, true. I wonder if they go after some like maybe veterans on Surge if they pick up. They got Rambo, so maybe Clay, possibly.
Maybe Clay's going to Surge
or attach something like it.
I mean, speaking of Surge, speaking of Surge, speaking of Surge, Pred actually revealed that Dashy almost went to Seattle last year.
Oh, that would have been interesting.
Yeah, he about got accuracy. If they would have got Pred.
Well, you guys got anything else?
I can't think of anything. Swerve, you got anything?
Vegas. Any comments on Vegas? We didn't really talk about them too much.
I feel like
I have no fucking idea where they're going.
I feel like Temp deserves a...
Yeah. Temp deserves a lot, bro.
I feel like it was their SMG. Sandy deserves a team for sure.
Mm-hmm. He'll get a team. Yeah, I forgot about Standy, actually.
That's like the main problem with this whole 12-team limit is that a lot of talent is stuck having to fight through challengers because there's not enough room.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. I hope in a couple years they expand it, but I think they're just trying
I'm not banking on that.
Yeah, I'm not either because I think they're just trying to stay afloat in terms of like the profit.
I'd rather have us go back to CWL than having this 12-team bullshit.
Yeah. Remind me, what exactly was CWL? Was that like the MLG like kind of brackets?
World League.
Yeah. Like how was it set up though?
There was pool play, there was bracket play, there was there's 4 tournaments per year, so there's 50 tournaments instead of
they
like 5.
They need to go back to that, bro. That was the golden days.
And then was the like any team could register for a tournament and play against the pros in pool play.
Yeah.
So that was me, you, C-Fan, and fucking Synchro could go in right now and play OpTic if we wanted to.
Yeah, right? That'd be awesome. We get harassed too, but yeah.
Yeah, but like in that pool play environment, they were like playing right in front of each other, so it was like nerve-wracking.
They'd get up and scream at him, be like, "You suck, Dashy. You're trash." Yeah, that was the golden days of COD. Back in the open bracket days, you'd see like teams like fight through the like losers bracket all the way up to like go make grand finals. Yeah, I miss that. Ghost, BO2, AW. All right, you guys still here?
Yeah, we're here.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts or anything?
Nothing that I can think of.
All right, I'm gonna wrap this up then.
Yo, C-Fan, get the fuck off ranked.
All right, hold on. All right, thanks for watching. If you stayed for the whole podcast, don't know when the next one's gonna be. It's just gonna be whenever we got a lot of news. Hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned. Maybe in a couple weeks or something, we'll have another one. We'll see what happens. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.